All right, guys, today is March 1st, and I'm giving you some real time updates about my campaign. So, I released a single on Saturday, February 27th, and I wasn't able to get my ads going right away. Sometimes Facebook will hold your campaigns in review for up to 48 hours. So, I think it went live later on Saturday night. Anyway, I've had about 36 hours go by, and my results have been awful. So normally I would say, give it a couple more days, but knowing what the metric should be, I had to stop the bleeding. And I think this is actually great. It's great news for you guys because you can see the process. In the course when I taught the first time around with my last signal, I knocked it out of the park with my first try. So I kind of got lucky in the sense that I didn't have to continue testing. It just performed amazingly well right away. This time around, I'm going to have to work a little harder for it. I know I can get there. I'm just going to, Facebook's making me work for it. Fine. You guys can learn from this experience too. So let's take a look and see what I'm talking about. If I go into my campaign, like I said, I paused. Well, I didn't pause the entire campaign. I paused 3 out of 4 ad sets because it was just doing so terribly, god awful. So this is what I mean. $1.22 per content view. That really sucks. Okay. Now I knew I was going to spend a little bit more because I omitted tier 3. Tier 3 is the cheapest, so I just went after tier 1 and 2. But it should not be this high. It should be like this. So last time around, you can see 27 cents is where I started, and that was just tier 1. So this should be definitely cheaper than that. But $1.22 is unacceptable, completely unacceptable. So let's look. So I'm leaving this one on, okay? This campaign here is at 66 cents. Still not good, but if I give it another day or so, I'm hoping that it will come down. Now, what else do I want to do? Well, I want to try not to change too many things at once because then I won't really know what worked or what didn't work. The other thing I'm dealing with, though, is time, okay? So the single went live on Saturday. It's now Monday. I'm trying to trigger Spotify algorithm, so release radar on Friday, and the music discovery or whatever it's called on Monday. If I don't hit those the first week, not the end of the world, but I do want to get this traffic going sooner than later, okay? So here I'm at. This point in time, 66 cents, which is really not good, hoping that will come down. So what's my next move? Well, I'm going to try 2 things. I'm going to try, first thing is an audience change. That's the easiest one, okay? This audience is actually the audience I used for my last single, and typically that would work, but this single sounds different in the genre. So the last single was more of a pop country acoustic Dan and Shay vibe. This one is more of like a pop rock almost, like a James Bay, maybe Ed Sheeran kind of thing. So yes, there's definitely some crossover in the audiences, but I need to refine that. The other thing is I think I'm going to add one more creative, one more video, because right now I only have 4 versions, essentially 2 videos with just different text or calls to action. So I'm going to try adding in one more. Now, again, that might be too many things to add at the same time, but I'm working against the clock here because I don't want weeks going by, because then I won't be able to trigger these radar release and these algorithms. So I'm going to try a new audience, and I'm going to try different ad creative. So stay tuned. I will update you within the next day or so.